What's up guys, Banana here. I'm sort of doing a boyfriend tag. My boyfriend's on Skype actually on my iPod since he legitimately can't be here right now because he lives far away. Not really that far away. Like how many hours is it?
I don't know, like 7 hours if I speed really fast.
Like 7 hours, okay. But we were gonna do sort of a BDSM tag because this is kind of gonna take place for, instead of doing my little space thing, because this does talk about little space questions. I got asked these questions today. I asked a few people that I know that are in the BDSM world, and I got 10 questions, and we are both gonna answer them for you guys, and so you guys can kind of like get a gist on it's about our relationship. If your relationship is not the same, every relationship is different, so this is just how ours are, and we're going to give our feedback. We are also going to like give you guys input on, like, since we've done a lot of research in the BDSM community. We're not saying that we are experts on it, but we know a lot about it, and we've kind of like read up on what we're supposed to do. We've practiced pretty much all that we do. Not pretty much, all that we do we practiced pretty much. So we're just gonna like start right now. The first question is, how did we integrate BDSM into our relationship? Do you want to start this one?
Go ahead. You can do it.
Okay, well, we integrated kind of like in the beginning of our relationship. We kind of just like didn't really talk about it. Like, he knew about my BDSM kind of thing because it was all over SK. I'm not even gonna lie, it was everywhere. But we kind of slowly integrated. Like, I think it was him that was like, what are you into? And my list was like smaller than his. Obviously, his is more hardcore.
We asked each other, what did we do? What was our past inside of it?
Yeah, and so we kind of just like, we talked about it. We like did research, well, not research about it. We kind of like, I did research on like stuff that he said because I wanted to be like, gotta know about these things because I might want to do that and stuff like that. But we kind of like slowly integrated it. Like, I slowly integrated DDLG into our relationship because he's never been in a DDLG relationship before, and he's doing better than most DDLG relationships I've been into. Not with the dude that I was like, the first dude that was like, pretty much his whole life he's done DDLG. Well, not his whole life, but you know what I mean. So we kind of like just slowly integrated it. We're kind of slowly integrating different aspects of BDSM. Like, we're doing more hardcore stuff, but we're slowly integrating that stuff, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to just be like, the first day you meet this person, we're doing knife play, or we're doing
how you be a dom.
Yeah,
never ever force your sub into doing something unless they agree to it. Talk about it first, because if you force them into it, you're gonna hurt them, and you don't want to hurt the person you're supposed to be in love with.
Next question is, how do you what kind of BDSM do you practice? I have to word that differently. We do practice several kinds of BDSM. We do DDLG, obviously. I personally do MDLG too, but right now I'm not. I recently started doing DDLB, which is Die Dumb Little Boy, because of my sexual orientation thing. And then now we might start doing Mommy Dumb Little Boy because he wants to start regressing. But yeah, those are just softcore kind of parts. I also do Kitten Play, but not as much as I used to. I used to do that a lot, but I kind of just, not really grown out of it. It's just more, I don't really participate much in it. Like, I still sometimes go into kitten space, but not very often. Do you want to do the hardcore stuff that we do?
Sure.
Okay.
We're into a lot, honestly. We will do knife play. We are into knife play. We're honestly into a lot of different stuff because we talk about it. We're like, hey, I wonder what we want to do. Let's see about this. Oh, let's research into that. And it's like, oh, cool. And I see you play with the doll.
She's waving hi. We also wanted to do we also do bondage.
Bondage
we do
is fun.
sheer amounts of degradation. If you don't know what that is, do you want to explain it? Because I'm not very good at explaining things.
It's mutual degradation is basically when your partner calls you names and stuff, but it's not meant to hurt the other person.
Yeah, because it's mostly me. Like, we kind of, if you guys are mutually agreeing on it and this person isn't just calling you names to call you names and you both are sexually aroused by that, like, I don't know how to word this without it being like this, but if you both are consenting on that, then do it. But if only one person is like, I'm gonna call you a whore, call you a slut during sex, and it hurts you, then don't do it. Like, I'm one of those people that words don't affect me in that way, because I've been, in my opinion, words don't hurt me. And when it's like sexual, it's different than being called like a whore or slut just by like a random person.
Think of it as talking dirty with role play.
Yeah.
That's basically what degradation is.
But it's fun. Next question. How do we deal with hate from people? He's more like, as long as they're not hurting me in a way that legitly, like, okay, I have to explain like a sort of a backstory on this. We've had like a person, like, I don't remember the person's name, but we've had like people that will go up to me on social media and try to start stuff with me, and will sometimes go like confront the person and make it go away. And then mostly he just pretty much doesn't deal with it. He just kind of like ignores it and pretends it doesn't exist, because that's what you're supposed to do. Me, I'm one of those people that I stand up for what I believe in, and I don't allow people to treat me like trash. I am not that person, and but I'm also that person. If I see that happening to someone I know, I don't even have to be friends with that person, but if I know they're in the BDSM community, I will stand up for them. Even if they're not in the BDSM community, even if they're just someone that I don't know, and I see it on Dash, or I see it on any other social media account that I am on, which there's not really any, but if I see that, then I will stand up for that person, even though I will get harassed for standing up for that person, and people make fun of me because of it. I'd rather them be harassing me and being mean to me than being mean to someone else and making them feel bad. I don't know, I'm just one of those people that I will stand up for anybody, even if that person is the meanest person to me. I will stand up for them if they're in trouble or getting hurt. I'm just like a genuinely nice person, which is sometimes a bad thing. It's a curse and a gift. What is your favorite part of your BDSM relationship? You go first.
Honestly, well, we have favorite parts of our BDSM relationship, and then we have favorite parts of our main relationship, because we have both. We switch in between. Mm-hmm. And the favorite part about my main relationship with my princess is the fact that we can talk about anything for hours.
Oh my God.
Hours and days. And my favorite part of the BDSM style relationship is the fact that I can make Princess feel amazing. That's what I look forward to. Like, me as a daddy dom, I want to make my baby girl feel like
try not to cry on cam, but I'm just very sensitive. I will cry. When he does stuff like that, I legitimately usually cry. Like, my favorite part of our regular relationship is just in general how we could pretty much make anything in our relationship, both our BDSM and our regular relationship. We make every single part of our relationship mean something. We don't sit there and force each other to do something or force each other to change. We are open to everything about each other. Like, our BDSM wise, like, if he came to me and he wanted to become a furry, or we've talked about this before, to become, like, if he was into, like, some crazy hardcore thing that I've never heard of my whole entire life, and it was crazy and, like, it was insane. I can't even think of anything, but, if he was into some crazy thing, and I'd be like, you know, I'll try it, like, we can try it, like, because we both are one of those people that will try anything in the BDSM community as long as it's not gonna kill us. That's, like, our one hard pass. Like, we legitly told each other that we want to try, like, every single type of BDSM, every single type, because we want to be able to, like, when we talk to people in the BDSM community, I want to be able to, like, them say, oh, I'm into this, and be able to be like, oh, okay, so, like, explain it to me. Or if someone's in trouble and they need help, or people that are just coming into the BDSM community, I love talking to them, I love helping them, I love talking to, like, people that are in little space, or, like, that are brand new littles, and they're just like, oh, I have no idea how to get into little space, can you help me? I do that almost every day. Like, no joke, SK, my messages are usually blown up by littles, and I love it. I love going to little space with littles, and it's so much fun. Is your BDSM relationship 24/7?
Nope.
No. Like, okay, well, okay, we discussed this earlier. To an extent, our BDSM relationship is 24/7, because I do call him daddy almost all the time, except during certain, you know, times. I do call him by his real name, and he calls me by my real name sometimes too. But majority of the time I'm princess or baby girl, because legitly I am a princess. My SK says so.